And why do we see so many gods holding this little rod like this? It's because that's really their form of the Jedi pillar. But I really want to go into what the Jedi pillar is, because it's really a huge sine wave, just like this. This right here is a song. This is a song, and this is what the song looked like as a wave file when we look at it in a computer. And this is basically what the Jedi pillar is. It's the Pharaoh basically is not on the earth at all in this image. The Pharaoh is personifying his God body that has already left the earth realm. And this tower that he's holding, that's his scroll. Look at it like this right here. When you graduated high school, you walk cross stage with one of these. A scroll, a diploma. It looked just like this. It looked like Luke Skywalker lightsaber. This is the only thing that your soul gonna take with it. For all of your years in school, this the only thing you left with. This represented the culmination of all your knowledge rolled up just like this. And when racers are running a race, they pass the baton to the next racer. So this goes to your next body. All of this knowledge goes into your next body. You pass the baton after you. See, we all are on this racetrack and in our own lanes, but in each lane is another version of the self. This what the chakra layers is. Let me show you. You exist as 7 different versions of yourself. Your chakra layers are like racers on a racetrack. Let's pull up racers on a racetrack. Now look, you only competing against yourself. Listen, each of these racers on a racetrack, let's go into so look, this is the avatars of Vishnu. You got 7 lanes, 7-dimensional plane. You exist as a different racer in each one. It's a different version of you. Each chakra layer is in its own band running its own race. Now they all gonna end up at the same place. That's the finish line, and that's gonna be the union of Christ, the Christ Mass. We'll talk about that later. But passing the baton. See, the whole thing about the baton, it got the word ba, which is soul, and tune, which is tune. We can go into that. The concept of getting a diploma is what the Pharaoh's showing you, graduation. So listen, everything is extracted out of the body as a rod of light. A lightning rod. That's the first concept of a diploma scroll. Nature was the first one taking everything we learned and rolling it up into a little lightning rod and sticking that inside of your next body. And then he gonna learn what he got to learn. They gonna take that back out, roll it back up, and put it in a new one. It's only gonna get badder and badder as everyone give up what they got and compress it. Nature, the one taught us how to do this whole diploma concept, because this comes from what happened when we die, y'all. The life is a file. Take the word life, rearrange it, it's rolled up, it's compressed light, and that data literally is inserted into the net self, and that is what we're calling the Kundalini. Nature was the one taught us this whole, so the word diploma is the word deployment, because this is what's deployed to the next dimension. Just like a child leaving high school is sent off and deployed off into the real world, into the workforce. They're ejected. We're launching them off. And the stage that they walking up on is like a spaceport for rockets to be launched off. Each student that walks up and get the rod, they're like Jack holding on to the beanstalk, ascending up to the adult world, to the workforce, to the next level of reality. School is now over. You're entering a new phase of life. And this earth simulation is school, y'all. This earth simulation is school for our soul. And once we learn how to harness our own energy, we get to leave with a diploma and enter the workforce. Right here, you're just learning. You ain't even beginning your work yet as a God. You're still a student.